We have a lot of open discussion, talk about it. Hopefully the kids are open and willing to talk about it. Talk about the bad effects and the things that you can do to prevent it becoming a problem.
Steer away.
Education.
Yeah, we've tried to have conversations, very frank conversations about different kinds of drugs, not just what they are, how they affect you, the legal ramifications, like she was mentioning earlier, around them, so that it's not this thing. Because for me, I felt like I grew up and my parents barely talked about it, and I didn't hear other adults talking about it. And I know for some of my peers that made it this thing to go figure out and go try. Whereas I didn't want that for my children. I wanted my children to be very aware of what marijuana was, crack was, whatever it is, and understand the consequences of using them, so that then they could make good choices.
If I could do anything, I'd probably take the drinking age back down to 18 or 19. I would legalize marijuana and put more restrictions on the production of it, so you don't have people putting additives in it that can cause problems and so forth. I don't think the problem is, I think if you take away the kind of
The black market side.
the black market side, as well as kind of the, oh my gosh, we're gonna drink and break the law kind of thing.
I feel like I have tried to get them to understand about mental wellness, and so that when those kinds of when situations arise that cause them stress, that they're not choosing to self-medicate, that hopefully they're going to talk to somebody or they're doing some sort of self-care.
That's something I do with you all, my children, is try to push you to talk and express your feelings, obviously in respectful ways, but to not hold on to things, so that your coping mechanisms are healthy.
I don't think there's an easy answer, no. I don't believe that there is anything that anyone can do except personal decisions to stop.
So with that, like having that exposure, having those conversations early, I'm talking elementary school, right? And hearing, and also not just talking about drugs all the time or alcohol, but listening to your children, listening to them and honoring them. We need to start early. I think by the time you're in college, it's too late.
I think that mental health education would go a long way towards getting kids to not abuse alcohol and drugs on college campuses.
These adults in their life try to drive their life the way their parents want, and not with it, or not listening to their fears. If your children fear something, let's talk about it. It's the responsibility of all the elders in that child's life as that child grows and evolves, to listen, to honor, to know their spiritual path, and let the person be who they want to be.